is Politics and Profits with your host, Rick Amato.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Coming up a little bit later, it's our Politics and Profits panel. You don't want to miss that. All right, joining me in studio at this time is the mayor of Laguna Hills, California, and the president of Pacific Financial Partners, Jerry Slusuewicz. Jerry, good to see you.
Yeah, thanks, Rick. Thanks for having me.
And again, politics and profits. What can be more appropriate than a mayor who's a financial planner?
Yeah, I got you on both ends. That's a big
exactly.
Guest.
All right, good to see you. He's also a financial contributor here at the program. All right, jobless numbers came out last Friday. Came out positive, strong, 225,000 job surplus. However, 93.4 million work-eligible Americans not included in those jobless numbers. What's your take on those numbers?
Well, yeah, again, it was the second month in a row of higher than expected new jobs being created net. And so that's great, right? It looks great, at least on paper.
Yeah.
But as you said, they only count the people looking for work. They don't count the people that are out of the workforce. In addition, Rick, since 2014, 500,000 new jobs for bartenders and waiters. It's the quality of jobs being created. How quality are these jobs? There are no manufacturing jobs in the report so far this year. So a lot of people out of the workforce, a lot of low income paying jobs. But you know, the other part about it is they use seasonally adjusted numbers in this Bureau of Labor Statistics, the BLS numbers. Are these numbers real? The unemployment rate looks good, but it's not great.
When you say that they use seasonally adjusted numbers, explain what that means in terms of why you're concerned about it.
Great, absolutely. What happens is year over year, they say, well, geez, this was an August number, looking back to late July. How many people normally go on vacation? How many people normally, do General Motors shut down to retool or what have you? So they can kind of fudge the numbers. I'm not saying the government lies, no, but statistics don't lie. It's the people who use them that do, Rick. And that's the thing. So they have this fudge factor in those numbers. They don't really count individual people creating jobs.
So as you say, the numbers don't look like they have a lot of credibility. 500,000 bartender and waitress jobs created. I'm going to play politics here for a moment. Had we had a Republican president, I think the media would be calling that president sexist, that he's creating jobs for women at the low end area in terms of waitresses. Are you at all astounded that Donald Trump is not zeroing in on this weakness in this president, because the media sure is not talking about it?
Well, again, he's got enough things that he's trying to deal with on his own accord. So that's probably the problem. There's so many different things. But Rick, the GDP numbers from a couple of weeks back were much weaker than expected. So now they come back and pop these numbers higher than expected. You got to think that some of this is being manipulated by the current administration to keep the current administration in power, albeit with a new president, Hillary Clinton. So yeah, I do think that a lot of this goes on, and why we're not calling it out, why people aren't saying it, it's a tough road to say, hey, you're not telling the truth.
But you're calling them out right now.
I am calling them out.
All right. Now, in the previous segment with legal analyst Robert Robinson, we talked about the Solar City Tesla merger. Let's get your take on this. You're president of Pacific Financial Planners in Orange County, California. Tesla a good stock buy?
Well, again, Tesla long term, Elon Musk is a genius. And remember, he started both companies, Solar City and Tesla. Some of the regulators are a little bit incensed about it because I think he has about 33% share of Solar City. So is he buying it for his own interest? He will not vote on the merger, though. He's going to take his shares and not vote. He's going to let the other investors vote, which is a good thing. But yes, I think it's great long term. Remember, they've got not only the cars that they want to put the roof of a solar panel on there to extend the life of the battery, because it's, if you charge it once you're done, you're done. So the solar roof, that's what the solar panel from Solar City is going to come from. In addition, long-term, Tesla has, I think it's called the Powerball power generator they want to put for homes. So you can charge your home all night when the electricity is low and then run it all day, get off the grid in the middle of these hot days that we have here during the summer. And so if you've got the solar panels on the roof, powering the Powerball next to it, long term, Elon Musk's a genius. I think it's a great move for Tesla stock.
So you like the stock.
Long term.
Speaking of stocks, Goldman Sachs came out late last week, last Friday, and said that stocks near term are overpriced. They said they see, I believe they see a 10% decline over the next 90 days. That's a significant decline over 3 months. The S&P historically, over long periods of time, averages 10% a year. They're talking about 10% decline in 90 days. What's your take on this?
Well, when the decline happens, it'll happen in a couple of days, I think, 10%. We have an earnings recession, Rick. The earnings for the second quarter, they're coming out here in the third quarter, aren't good. They're down 6 quarters in a row, and year over year, these earnings are down on average 3.6% than last year. So that means these price to earning ratio of the S&P 500, we're trading at about a 25, 26 times earnings with a GDP of 1.2%. These aren't good numbers. I can see where Goldman says it. And in addition, Carl Icahn, this famed investor, he is about 140, 150% short on the market. There's a lot of people betting against it. Citibank also came out last week and said, plug your nose and buy the stock because we can't stop the bull market, but they don't like the valuation either.
All right, bottom line is you see this 10% correction happening like that.
Well, when it happens, it can happen really quick because the speed of today's trading is just like Brexit. It was down in 2 days, almost 6.5%.
Got it. All right. Listen, Jerry Slusuewicz, we thank you for joining us now. We have our Politics and Profits panel coming up. You'll be hanging around for that.
Looking forward to it, Rick.
All right. We go to a break. We're coming back with the Politics and Profit panel, the Triple P. But first, the Rio Olympics are underway, and Jimmy Fallon has found 3 things that you may not know about them. Take a look at this video as we go to a break.
Here are 3 things you might not know about the Rio Olympics. First, the Olympics will be broadcast simultaneously on NBC and WebMD.
Oh, I did not know that.
They didn't. You might not know that.
I did not know that.
Next, the most anticipated part of the opening ceremonies is the unfurling of the giant mosquito net, which is beautiful.
Beautiful net.
It's gorgeous. I saw a little... And finally, the water quality in Rio has just been downgraded from toxic sludge to hot tub on the Bachelorette. So that's a good thing.
That's come up.
Hello, my name is Terry Urich, and I am the president of Terry Urich Insurance Services. Are you an insurance professional who is fed up with industry changes and dwindling income? Are state regulations affecting your bottom line sales? If you are dynamic, self-disciplined, and an entrepreneur that practices the client loyalty model, we can help you have your best year ever. Ask yourself a question. If you could get the sales skills, training, and support to access the fastest growing U.S. market, would you be willing to do it? If you're ready to take your business to the next level, now is the perfect time to add senior products to your portfolio. Thousands of people are turning 65 every day, and it's an excellent opportunity to earn substantial commissions and renewals. The longer you wait, the more business opportunities you'll miss. So we can help you get contracted to sell now. Call me at 1-877-500-4151. I look forward to hearing from you.